Hey y'all, welcome to the Jesslee Roadshow. We are filming the Greeneville edition, and today we are going to have so much fun at the General Morgan Inn, and we're going to be having lunch at Brumleys with some incredible people. Let's go meet them and let's go take the tour inside. So last time I was here, I was actually a presenter for the Golden Trailer Awards. I'm so excited to come back because now I'm getting the full tour, finally getting to have lunch at a spot that I've been wanting to for a good little while now. So it's gonna be really fun. So y'all come with me while we're getting to tour this on my small town go round tour. All right, you guys, so we're inside the General Morgan Inn. I'm meeting up with this amazing woman named Molly, and she's just been arranging everything, and she's gonna introduce me to some fun people, and it looks like they're all here. Hi, Molly. How are you?
Jesslee, it's so good to see you again.
We have some people I get to meet today.
Yes, we have Patricia.
Hi, Patricia. Jesslee, nice
It's
to
a
meet
pleasure.
you. It's
Welcome.
a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Nice to meet you. And you said Isaac?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that name.
And Jessie.
Hi, Jesslee.
Nice to meet you.
We almost have the same name, so I won't forget that for sure. All right, Jessie, so I heard you have a whole itinerary for us today with this. Do you want to kind of give us the lowdown before we jump in?
Okay, sure, definitely. So what we're going to do is we're going to have lunch at Brumleys. It's our restaurant actually named after the family that used to own the hotel.
Love that.
And so we're going to eat there, and then we're going to do a tour of Depot Street, which is brand new, like all these new stores and everything's coming in, and they just got done with construction. Then we're going to do a tour of the hotel.
I'm so excited, y'all. We got a journey. I'm for it. Let's go. Come with us. So I love this room. I feel like obviously this is like a hangout bar area, like, and I noticed that mirror is super unique and really cool. Is there any significance to that?
Yeah, so that was actually bought by Jud Brumley. His family used to own the hotel back in the 40s. Well, they owned it almost for the whole 19th century, but they bought that hotel, or they bought that mirror for the General Morgan room, and we were able to save it and preserve it. So when we redid the entire hotel in the 90s, they put that back up there. But we do have the curtain, you know, just in case we have an event or it's a Sunday or something where we want to cover it up. But we have it open most of the time. But they had that back in the General Morgan room where they used to do banquets and Hotel Brumley.
Oh my gosh, it is so cool and so unique. Do you know how did they actually do that? Do you know how that was
actually
made?
etched. It's blue etched glass.
What?
So this is where we're going to be eating today. This is going to be our library.
So this room is really cozy. I just like wish I could grab one of these little books and be like reading it in the corner over there while I'm having my lunch. I noticed so many cool things that not only that, well, walking by, I thought the books are real. Now that I'm looking at them, I'm like, okay, they're like, how'd y'all do that? That's what I'm trying to ask. And then also the ceilings are really cool too.
Yeah, the ceilings are actually original to the
I had
hotel.
a feeling.
I love the ceilings as well. The books are actually from when they redid the hotel in 1996, 1995. The Youth Builders is a group of people that help projects around, you know, for things, and they had a book sale, and these were all the books that were going to be destroyed. And so they saved the spines.
The spines, okay.
They saved the spines and they turned them into decoration for us because they were so many books that were just laying around for so many years.
What?
And so, you know, unfortunately we couldn't save all the entire book, but we were able to make decoration out of them, and people love it.
I've never quite seen a room like this before.
And the booths are just so unique and different. They're
Yeah.
so comfortable.
Are they?
Yes.
You know, you never know what you're gonna get when you sit down in a restaurant. You just never know. And I've sat in some booths where I'm like, I feel like they're gonna be nice and comfy and squishy. I gotta give it a test run. Oh, she ain't lying. I would put this in my home. I would literally have this as my couch. I think it is so cool, and it really fits the whole theme of kind of like this upscale, elegant, but still has this history. And you guys just like, it's just such a beautiful job and such a cool, cozy yet elegant place. Like, it's not, you know, when you go to some places and you feel like you don't want to touch anything, you know, or like you even go to someone's home and they're like really, really rich. Like they have all this fancy stuff. You're like, I don't even want to sit down on the couch. It's not like to that point. It's like cozy, comfortable, yet you still feel like it's this elevated, awesome dining experience as well. So I'm a big fan, and I can't wait to taste the food. I'm not gonna lie, I came hungry.
It's delicious. So I'm going to take you to our green room next. If we want to go around here, this is actually going to be one of our more elegant dining rooms. So the thing I really like about Brumleys is you can really pick your experience, your dining experience. So the last club room has that.
I'm noticing that. It's like you almost have like little sections that are closed off and become almost like theme rooms. And I love that.
This is going to be our more elegant room that we have, and people tend to, you know, if they're going to go on dates or anniversaries or something really special, people tend to pick this room over the TVs. But you know,
I can see why.
I'd pick the TVs. I'm that kind of gal.
I was gonna say I love the book room, and I'm not gonna lie, I will never, now knowing that, turn over that comfy booth. You know what I mean? Compared to a chair. But this is a cool room. But so far, I'm not gonna lie, the book room is my fave. That is just such a unique, cool room. because everything looks so beautiful. And before we dig in though, I have to know, because I just feel like it would be a cardinal sin if I was eating at General Morgan's place and didn't know the history of who he is. So, well, one of y'all tell me about it?
Sure.
Will
So,
be you? Okay.
so he is a Confederate general that actually, at the Dixon Williams Mansion, had his base during the Civil War.
Okay.
And then, so they found out that the Yankees and the Northern armies were going to come and attack them in the middle of the night.
Oh my
so
gosh.
he actually ran down to the church that's behind the hotel.
Not that church.
No, not this church. The one that's behind the hotel.
What?
And hid under the baseboards. And so when they started coming to attack, he started hearing them. And so he jetted out from the baseboards and started running across what is now our parking lot to his horses to try to get away. And they caught him and killed him in our parking lot. Yeah.
So he was killed?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Jesslee, this is our executive chef, Jordan Green.
Hi,
How you doing?
nice to meet you. Am I allowed to shake your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, you just wash it
We're
later,
good.
right?
Yeah.
This menu looks incredible.
Thank you.
We've been talking about it.
Cool.
He's been telling us that it's very true to you.
Absolutely.
I'd love to hear about it from you a little bit, if that's okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, right here in the middle, you
Yes.
see the Madeline right there. That was my grandmother. So I mean,
Her name?
Yeah,
That's-
that was yeah.
I love
so,
that
So
name.
that's a salad that she would have eaten. You know, I
Was
try
that
to.
one that she would make?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she
Like,
would
you
definitely.
elevated it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and then you've got the pork shake on there. Just little touches
Yes.
of home throughout the entire menu, and memories and just nostalgia. That's what we try to go with here. Is you close your eyes, take a bite out of something, it'll take you back somewhere that used to be. Yeah.
I know it, and especially too, like being a Southern girl, like I'm looking at this menu and I'm like, this is just hits every single mark.
Yeah.
Like I'm like,
Yeah.
this reminds me again of like, it will take me, you know, nostalgically to home, meals that my mom had cooked me, which is very funny because it was like either really, really Southern or really, really Italian. So this is definitely hitting on all those Southern notes, but it's like that elevated,
Yeah.
but it still has that, you know,
Old school
down
charm,
home.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really excited.
Absolutely.
And this just in. The menu actually changes throughout the year, and is this one my plate or my? Sorry. The menu actually changes over the year, and one of my favorite things is when restaurants will cater to the seasons. So I would love to talk more about the menu and how it works, and when people could be looking out for when it will change.
So we normally like to keep, within the seasons, we like to get in on the freshest vegetables, the fruits. To,
Yes.
make sure that you are getting the best dining experience possible.
Love it.
Yeah, so you normally, spring, summer change, and then the fall and the winter we'll bring in more hearty vegetables, the more warmth, bring the warmth to the menu.
There's a lot of farms around here, farmers markets and stuff right down the. I mean, there's a farmers market literally right down on the corner.
That's so
in the
cool.
Summer, so I like to go down there, see what's fresh, and just come up with some features as we go. The menu we have right now, we really want to stick true to that menu, but we will have a features menu that will be rolling out here.
That's
and there,
amazing.
yeah.
And about how many times a year does it change? Is it like
The
quarterly?
menu's not going to change at all.
Okay,
Just-
okay,
yeah,
okay.
We're just going to be running featured menu. Like
Got
a featured
you.
menu.
That's amazing.
Where we can use exactly what's the freshest at all times.
So we got Trisha over here ready to party. She's already getting 2 orders of the crispy Gouda ready for us. So
And one.
Don't need to unlock the bar.
Yes.
y'all just need to come over here and just meet this amazing woman. She is a light. I love it.
Today you have a little bit of a crispy fried Gouda, house-made smoked marinara to go along with that. And then in front of that you've got some tater cakes. Old
Tater?
school. Yeah, using the word tater there.
He's
You got to.
definitely bringing the South in with
Yeah,
that.
beside that is them fancy porch fries.
Yes.
The word porch comes from watching my grandparents out on the porch cutting potatoes back then to do French fries with it. So it's called them porch fries.
Oh my
Homage to them.
goodness.
So,
I just like feel when you explain it too, like you infused in this menu, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just like
100%.
so excited. Like I feel like I'm just gonna be getting like a tour back home where you
That's
are.
it.
So
That's right.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank
This
you.
looks incredible. All right, I'm going in for the crispy Gouda. Y'all know I love me some cheese. I'm really excited about this. That crunch. Oh, that's good. I can't say. I mean, okay, so being obviously Italian, which everybody, you love fried cheese, but it's usually mozzarella. I've never had the fried cheese with the Gouda, and that just hits. That hits different. It is good. All right, you guys, the food came. I got the Bell Tavern duck with some Brussels and taters, and it just looks absolutely incredible. I'm gonna dig right in. All right, we're tasting it. I'm gonna actually just taste the duck by itself first, because I just wanna Oh my God. Now I see why Patricia got all worked up over this thing. Okay, so I haven't had duck in a hot minute, but something that's really unique about this is like there's actually a sweetness in it. What is that? Because that is like not something you normally taste in some of the dishes I've had, and it is so good. It's like the perfect mixture of salty and sweet and like really savory. It's not super oily because duck can get like crazy oily sometimes, and it's just cooked to absolute perfection. I'm gonna taste these taters too. Those are amazing. They're so smooth. Wow. But that duck. Okay, I gotta know what the sweetness is.
Candied orange peel.
Oh my gosh. Candy, that's why.
Yes.
That is good. I've never had duck like that before that was sweet. You guys need to try this. This is absolutely unreal. All right, so they're going all out. We have 3 different desserts in front of us right now, and I'm so excited because they're all super different. But one of the things I can say that you guys have done so cool here is like, I've gotten to experience a lot of food all over the world, and it's always really cool when you go to a place and you're like, oh, that's the first time I've heard of this. And you guys done such a great job of being so innovative and putting things out that I'm getting to try for the first time, but still, again, bringing me back to those southern roots. And this right here, I'm gonna let him explain it more, but he's literally got like one of the biggest southern dessert staples and turn it into a cheesecake. So I'm gonna let him do what he does and explain it way better than me, but I'm excited.
I'll start off with that one there. That's a fond memory of mine. My mom, she always made banana pudding.
Yeah.
My uncle, he would get so mad if she didn't make it for one of our little family get-togethers. So, you know, that's a little nod towards that, but in the form of a cheesecake. So banana pudding cheesecake.
Come on now.
And that is made by Angie's from Angie's Catering, and she kills it. She does a great job.
Amazing.
And then we have the Miss E.J. Brumley's cookie pie. That is a very, very old recipe, very classic. And then we have, of course, our little creme brulee right there.
Oh my goodness
That's
me.
sugar.
Well, I cannot wait to dig in. Thank you guys so much
Absolutely.
for just giving us a full, amazing, just unique experience today and everything. And it just has all been so amazing.
Good.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
That's really good. I love how it's definitely got that perfect balance of like really being creamy, not overly sweet. It's super, super airy. Like it's almost like you're not like having anything, but like you're still tasting everything. This next one is Miss Brumley's chocolate chip pie. I cannot say I've had a chocolate chip pie. That is a nice little crust on it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to get a little scoop of that ice cream in there too. Y'all ready? Oh, that is good. That's my favorite so far, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh.
That is really good. So, I wasn't knowing like what it's gonna taste. It's kind of crazy because it's like almost like a hybrid with like a pie and a cookie.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And it's definitely a pie. I didn't know what I was gonna be getting, but it was like, that is really good. I don't really know like how to explain that.
It's like, to me, it's like if you take a cookie, a brownie,
Yeah.
and a pie and mix it all together.
Yes.
And it's like not overly sweet at all either, but at the same time, like, you know, like when you taste something and your teeth start to hurt?
Mhm.
It's like the perfect amount. Like it's definitely rich, but it's not to the point where like I keep wanting to dig in. I'm not gonna be like bored after 3 bites. That is so good. So this is the banana pudding cheesecake. Never have heard of this. I'm like especially excited to try this because this is gonna be like a whole new adventure of flavors for me. I'm gonna get a little bit of this guy too, just to get a little crunchy on there. All right, here we go. Looks like the perfect bite to me. Oh my goodness. You don't really know what to expect. Like, so like everything that you think from a cheesecake and everything you think from like southern banana pudding, it's like it's all together. I mean, it's like one bite of perfection. It's so cool though because I love banana pudding, but the one thing about banana pudding for me personally, and this is like I might get my southern card rebuked for this, but I like textures. So you always have, you know, like the sprinkle of the cookies on top for the texture, but still for me, like I've always just like wanted a little more. That does it. It's like, now it's not just like pudding and cookie. You know what I mean? That is so good. Y'all just need to come for that if you're gonna come for anything. That is so good.
And which is your favorite?
Honestly, I think it's the cheesecake. It is so good. Y'all need to get that. Like, stat. All right, you guys, I'm so excited to feature another amazing spot in Greeneville, Tennessee today. And we're here with Kim, right? Yes. Kim and Kevin. I'm meeting them for the first time. So try to remember the names. I feel like they're meant to be. They're meant to sound together. It's just like, oh my God, I just love their energy. So, and you were saying that you get to work with your soulmate every day.
Every day.
I love that.
It's a blessing.
You can feel it. There's such good vibes in this spot. So take me, around. We're gonna have the B-roll coming in between, but take me around verbally about this place. Tell me what it is. Well, first off, what is this place called? I'll let you guys jump right in and tell me all about it.
It is called the Gentry, and I'll let Kevin explain.
Come on now, Kevin.
All right. So I guess it was just born out of Kim's ideas. She is very creative, and we knew we wanted to do something in the downtown area. We bought this building in this vacant lot back in 2021, March of 2021, yes. And we started at that time to work on the building with a vision in mind. This little portion out here just kind of evolved late last winter.
Oh wow! So this is a secondary spot.
Yes.
Well,
what is the original portion of the Gentry, and this is an extension to it?
That's
yes.
right.
Okay. So give us a little bit of insight on kind of all of it. That way, when people come here, they know exactly what it is and
Sure.
where they can go to check you guys out.
Okay.
So in the building, the original intention was to be a restaurant and brewery.
Oh, I love that.
And on the second floor is a big open space with exposed brick, downstairs as well,
Nice.
where we're going to have event venue space. So she loves to do party planning and different things. So that was kind of her vision, and my vision was kind of the brewery side of things. And
I love that.
I'm not a brewer, but I've got friends and I know people, and we're working and collaborating with folks, and we'll get there eventually. But we wanted to go ahead and get something going for the community here outside, because it's just basically a blank canvas. And there's a lot of construction still to take place on the inside. So.
Oh my goodness. So are you guys open right now?
Yes.
This area is?
Yes.
Okay.
We are open right now.
Amazing. So when this area is popping, tell us what people can do. Tell us what this whole space was, the whole vision for it. Like, what can you do out here?
Out here, you can rent one of these great igloos. We have 4 different themes. We have one that's called Iglevate. It has a huge gaming table.
Oh, like inside?
Inside.
Get out of
It's
here.
8, but 12 can go in there comfortably. We have another one which is called Depotopia. It has a boho feel. We are currently in the Gentropolis, which is more of an executive kind of feel. And
It is so cool too. I'm sitting here thinking, like, who did the designing? Was it you? You are good. I'm gonna have to hire you to come into my home. Like, and we're gonna pop into all the places too, so we can feature them while we're talking. But and then the last one is what?
And the last one is called Depot Terrace. It's just your cozy back porch feel, just to come in and hang out and enjoy how beautiful Depot Street is in our little downtown. And you can sit around a solo stove. You can go over and play some cornhole while you're drinking some craft beer or non-alcoholic. We just want people to have a cool space to relax, have fun, and socialize with family and friends.
Oh my gosh.
We will have live entertainment. That is
Very
absolutely
soon.
part of the
Perfect.
Maybe
venue.
you will come back.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I am down for it. As long as I get to hang out in one of these rooms after.
You
got
will
it.
have your own.
Yeah, let's go.
That's
Okay,
right.
me and the band. I'll bring some people. We'll have a good old
Absolutely.
time. Well, you guys, we're here at the Gentry. Make sure you check it out when you come into Greeneville. And yeah, definitely check out for a future date, because we might have to make this just a little Jesslee party one
Yes,
night.
Right.
we would love that.
I'm so excited. Well, thank you guys for letting us come.
Thank
You
you
guys
so
are doing an
much.
incredible job. This place is beautiful. I cannot wait to
Thank
come back
you.
and like fully experience
Well,
it.
thank you for coming to Greeneville.
Absolutely. I can't wait to come back. Thank you guys. All right, you guys. So we are here on Depot Street in Greeneville, and I'm really excited because we're going to be stopping into Brolan Bailey's amazing little shop right here. So let's go check it out. It's Unique Accessories.
Okay, so I'm super excited. We're going to do a tour of the hotel. We're coming to my favorite part of the hotel, which is going to be like our little historical hallway.
Ooh.
So this actually started as a hotel, a bar, tavern. In 1790, it was the Bell Tavern. And then, so this picture here is actually of Andrew Johnston's funeral. This was like in this vicinity is where the hotel was. It was just a bar at the time. I'm so used to it. But okay.
Oh, and so it started off as a tavern.
Yes.
And then grew into being a hotel.
Yes.
Oh,
So
that's
it
cool.
was
So
the
how long was that tavern before it?
They built the hotel in 1884. It started being a tavern in 1790. It was a tavern all through the Civil War.
Okay.
And you know they would come here to rest a little bit. But they built the Grand Central Hotel, which is the building that we have now, in 1884.
Cool.
Yeah, and so it had like a really cool balcony and everything. So then it was the Grand Central Hotel from 1884 to 1920. But this we have an old key from the Hotel Brumley. This is like an old menu that we saved.
So initially, was the name actually Hotel Brumley?
It was
And
the
then
Grand
became-
Central Hotel first.
Wow, and then it became Hotel Brumley, then it became
The General Morgan Inn, yeah.
Wow,
And so
cool.
it was Hotel Brumley from 1920 to 1980.
Wow.
And then for about 10 years there, it had closed down, and then the city actually bought it.
Wow.
I guess it was donated to the city from a bunch of people, and then Scott Niswonger took it over, and we redid the whole place around
cool.
96. So we have all these old pictures. This is the Grand Central Hotel that still has the balcony here. This is Hotel Brumley.
Where did the balcony go? Why'd they get rid of the balcony? That's
I don't
so
know, but it really
cool.
wish we still had it. It would be awesome.
That is so cool.
And then we have the picture of when it became the General Morgan Inn, and then we have General Morgan right there at the end.
It is so wild seeing it like that because I'm trying to picture like how this street looked comparison to like all the things that have been built since then. That is the same building.
Yes, this is the same
That is
building.
wild.
Yeah.
I love
And yeah, and if
this.
you go outside and look, the detail and the
No, I mean like I can see the connection
Yeah.
from these two.
It's cool.
But wow, that is wild.
Okay, so this is the ballroom that we have.
Yes.
It's a giant room. We can see up to 300 people in here.
In this, wow.
Yeah, and so we do weddings, we do class reunions, we do corporate events, kind of anything you need, we can take care of it.
Oh my goodness, I love it. So what do you end up seeing most people like doing here?
Honestly, during the week we have a lot of corporate events, like they have trainings or feedback sessions, but weddings are weekends.
I was gonna say
because
this would be a fun wedding spot
it's
for
so
sure.
cool because we only have 50 rooms in our hotel, so essentially the wedding will rent out the ballroom, rent out a rooftop terrace, and then all the rooms, and it's like they have it to
I was
themselves.
gonna say, if you have a big enough wedding in here, it's like your own private venue at this point. I might have to keep that in mind.
Yeah, definitely. We'd love to host you.
Good to know. So I feel like we're on the set right now with how cool this place is. Tell me where we are and tell me, why this spot is special. Just give me the lowdown on this vibey spot that we're in.
Sure. So this is the Morgan Suite. This is our only suite that we have here. Typically, a lot of brides will stay in this room because our terrace is right outside,
That makes
so
sense.
they can get ready and then go get married.
Do
right out
pictures
on the
and
rooftop
stuff or
terrace.
whatever,
Yes,
too.
there's so many good wedding pictures from this room. So this is going to be the living room area. We do have this original fireplace here, although this is gas logs now.
Yeah.
So we have a little button we can turn those on.
So
and,
cool.
So yeah, this is.
I love that there's like a little wet bar and
Yeah, wet barn. We actually have a TV in the cabinet as well, so there's a TV in here.
and it's like you got all the good vibes going because there's like the church right, and you
Yeah.
look out there.
That's First Presbyterian. That's one of the oldest churches here in town as well.
That is so cool.
And so we have our bedroom in there too. And then my favorite, the bathroom is so great in this place because they have heated floors. Heated
Get outta
shower.
here.
Yeah.
So in the winter time, you don't have to be getting dressed off cold.
No.
And now are these floors heated too?
No, these floors out here are heated, but the ones in the bathroom.
That
are.
is cool.
And then so the Brumley family, when they owned the hotel, they lived in this area.
In this spot.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah.
That is wild. Oh my gosh. So everything in this room, is this like all the original stuff?
I would
Oh,
say the furniture is.
I wanted to know. I was sitting where she sat.
Yeah. No. I think that this all pretty much we redid all of this to make it a little bit more modern.
Well, you guys did an amazing job. I feel like I'd be sitting where Miss Brumley sat,
Mm-hmm.
reading my book by the fireplace. It just feels so authentic. That's one of the coolest parts about this place is like, it's it's charming and it's authentic at the same time. It just feels still elevated at the same time. And it's such a cool hybrid of all these feelings when you're here. You've got to just experience it yourself.
Well, and I like to say that it's really a historical experience from
Absolutely.
check in to check out.
Right.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But like historical and not feeling like it's run down. Like you guys do a great job keeping up with it and making it feel like the whole time it's just, you feel like you're like royal in the olden days. You know what I mean?
We have such an amazing staff.
I love it. Y'all do. Seriously. Y'all need to experience it yourself. Okay. Another cool spot. Tell us where we are.
We're at the Mason House Gallery. So this is going to be local art that switches every month. So this month we have Dave and June. He is a watercolor oil painter, super talented, but he is one of our favorite artists that we have here in town, and you can see that a lot of his art is of the town, so we just love him.
And anything that's hanging here is for sale?
Yes, it is this time. He does have some pieces that have already sold because he has been here all month. Sometimes the art isn't for sale, but sometimes it is.
Okay.
But there will be signs up to let people know if they want to buy something.
It's awesome. This is so cool. And again, community, small town. I love that you guys are shining a light on your people.
Yeah.
It's just so special. All right, so our journey has taken us outside. Jesslee, where are we?
We're on the Rooftop Terrace.
Ah! And it is so cool. And I feel like, first off, I'm surrounded by how many churches? And they're all so beautiful.
We can see 4, 5.
Oh my gosh, I just feel like holier already. So tell us about this spot, what you guys use it for, and any of the history that you want to fill us in around that, anything going on that might be special around us too, which is kind of fun, just, about the area in general, but because I feel like there's just unlimited amounts of history here.
So much history.
It's wild, honestly. You guys have me wanting to come back. I don't even feel like we've even scratched the surface.
have
I'm
not.
like, I need to come back.
We've not scratched the
we might
surface.
have to do Greeneville Part 2 eventually. Yeah. But tell us about this place and all of the uses, and just maybe even some, like, one of your funnest stories, like on the rooftop, or like one of the most fun events you guys have here.
Sure. So this is our Rooftop Terrace.
Yes.
We do so many events up here: weddings, class reunions, 16th birthday parties. It overlooks Main Street, so you have a really cool view of Main Street. You can see the Dixon Williams Mansion here in the back. You can take tours of every day. Churches all around. We normally have a tent on here, so rain or shine, your event will still go. We have our full bar over here as well that people can walk up and get drinks or whatever.
It's truly, it's like the views are just like, you just want to keep looking around. I'm like, I feel like I'm seeing something new every time I look somewhere.
We do the coolest New Year's Eve party up here.
I bet.
We have a dance floor. We have a DJ. We also have a live band down in the lobby, and we rent out the entire hotel to party goers. So that's something that we look forward to every year is our New Year's Eve party.
We're not hanging in Nashville this year for New Year's. It's only 2 hours away from Nashville. We're coming here.
Yeah.
All right, and tell us about this pretty cool thing going on right here.
So we're one of 5 hotels. That's one of the historic hotels of America in Tennessee.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So there's only 5 in Tennessee, and we're 1.
Let's go. Okay, and how many hotels are in Tennessee?
A lot.
Yeah,
a lot of hotels.
I didn't know if you knew.
A lot of
because
hotels, vans.
Y'all, I'm telling you, this is the place to go. Whether you're just coming to just stop in for a meal, whether you're coming to stay the night, whether you want to get the suite, or whether you're getting married, having a party, celebrating something, they got it all here for you at the General Morgan Inn. Come stop by. Make sure you visit Greeneville and visit everything that they've got going around here, because this is a spot, y'all.